This Voice to Parliament referendum debate is a teacher. It is a teacher for us to grow and evolve further in our evolution as human beings here on Earth at this time. This system we're living under, does it have all the right ingredients for us to truly unify and live a really prosperous, thriving existence on this planet? I pose that question. My intention is to discuss the Voice to Parliament and the higher perspective that I see in this issue. Thank you. When I even think about this issue and talked about it with people, I feel this sort of murkiness in my stomach, this real discomfort in my stomach about the issue. And I feel nervous and uncomfortable, and because I know and I'm seeing how much division it's causing. And I think that this issue, I really feel that this issue has a higher teaching for us. That this Voice to Parliament referendum debate is a teacher. It is a teacher for us to grow and evolve further in our evolution as human beings here on Earth at this time. To start seeing these higher perspectives, to start to really more genuinely relate to one another on a person-to-person, equal and unified level. Because what I'm seeing with this Voice to Parliament debate is nothing but more division, more separation. I was even talking to an elder here today who, said to me, I'm not allowed to talk about it. If I say I'm going to vote yes, then other mob are going to be cutting me down, and then other mob who want to vote no, yes mob are cutting them down, and it's all, this is like, this is warfare we're creating through this debate. And I feel like as a species, as human beings, like, we need to rise above that, And I see both sides of this picture. It's a very complicated issue. I don't believe that what we're being told is the full truth. I believe there's a lot more to it. I also see and understand that the information we're receiving on both sides is not always the case. And what is really the truth? Do we really know what the full truth is? Is this genuinely, I do see it's a genuine intention, and really maybe it is really going to help something. But at the same time, there's a possibility that it could be really destructive. One of the issues I have with the debate is the third point on the proposed constitutional changes indicates that the Parliament shall have the powers to choose the makeup of the Voice to Parliament representatives. So they can choose who they want to be forming that body, which to me doesn't make sense at all. That's a real big one for me. Another aspect of this is whether or not you believe in that system, in this system of governance that we're living under, and that this system can hold the answers for us, what we're needing right now, is a question I pose. Because I, for one, definitely feel that this system we're living under, this Westminster system that we've been witnessing, all this division, many might say intentionally orchestrated division amongst our people. That system, does it have all that we require to truly be the best version of ourselves? Does it hold the right ingredients for us to truly unify and live a really prosperous, thriving existence on this planet. You know, when I look at us as human beings, I know how much potential we have and how much we're limited in our current modality, in our current society, in our current system. Some say it's the people in the system that are making it that way. But I also see that in many ways it's the system that's making our people that way. You know, when I've been yarning with mob out remote parts of the country, you know, and I'm not saying that I've done an extensive research, but for those who I have, and I'm putting this out there as a proposal, who are disconnected from this system, see, I mean, there's obviously this hope that water might hold, but they see that they don't really feel that it's going to provide the answers. They see through the facade in many ways, you know, and those of us who are deeply entrenched inside it see all that it hopes, that it proposes and truly hopes to create for our First Nations people and for all Australians in the proposed changes. I had an auntie tell me recently, a First Nations auntie, that whatever comes out of this referendum, whether it's yes or no, it's not going to make a big difference. We hope it will, and I hope it would if it was to come through in that way and genuinely have a real effect. But I'm really doubtful of the ability of our government and the systems, the modality, the process by which this decision and this referendum is taking to really have that impact. And the same auntie said to me, which has been echoed from multiple sources, is that we need to focus on unity. We need to focus on sovereignty. We need to focus on togetherness. And I think that's true. I think if there's anything that this Voice to Parliament referendum debate can bring us, it's that higher awareness. That higher awareness that we need to rise above this. We need to come together. We need to reconnect. And we need to focus our energies on doing real work on the ground in our communities, in the places that matter, with the people that matter, with the people that need it most, rather than spending so much energy and time on this debate, referendum debate. Because while the government can make constitutional change, what they actually do and initiate for us on the ground, as we all know too well, is quite often a very different story. So if this referendum comes off and goes through, then is it really going to make that much of a difference? But regardless, we need to come together. We need to reunite and focus on our communities and us individually and collectively from the ground up. And that's the only way we can make real change. Thank you, and signing out. My name is Ryan Jasper. I'm an interpreter, amplifier, and inspirer, here to bring higher perspectives for what I see and the experiences I've had that I feel can be of help and support of people and our broader collective at this time. Thank you. Please like and subscribe if you like my content and you wish to hear more. I love you. Talk soon. Mwah.